Now that the season is here, what's your emotions about everything that's been going on over the summer, and now that you got a game coming up? How do you feel about everything right now?
Man, I'm just excited to be out there again. I feel like everybody's chomping at the bit to be out there. It's obviously been a super long off season, but then again, I think about it. I'm like, this stuff's flown by so fast. So much has happened in the last 6 months. But like I said, it's just a blessing to be out here. Everybody's excited. We're focused for the next 48 hours on going and getting the Rams. So everybody's pumped about that, and I think it's going to be a great weekend.
Is this the best you felt physically? Is this the best you felt physically in the last year or so?
Absolutely. There's no question about that. I feel like just the work put in the off season and just growing up as a man and working out, training, doing all that, taking care of my body as best I can has really panned out. And I think God just giving me another chance at playing football and making sure I heal up quick. But I mean, it's an absolute blessing to be out here, and I can't harp on that enough.
A big storyline in the NFL this year is obviously you guys not having a regular off season and having a new coaching staff there, particularly on defense, and having to make changes in such a quick amount of time. How do you think you guys have gone into adapting to that new into the new defense, and just particularly for you as being kind of the quarterback of that defense? How has that transition gone, and do you guys feel like you're ready for Sunday?
Yeah, I think just under the circumstances, again, going back the last few months and not having OTs or anything, I think the defense as a whole, I think the team, everybody has handled it with extreme professionalism and taking it upon ourselves and realize that with the circumstances that we have and what we're dealt with, we have to make the most of it. And I think everybody's adapted extremely well. I think we've bonded extremely well with what we can. And I think we're putting very good things out on film during practice. And obviously we got little things that we got to clean up here and there. That's just practice. But I think we've done a great job.
When you say growing up as a man this offseason, what do you mean?
I just think sitting back and going back to week 7 when I got hurt, and then being out the 2 weeks, and then trying to play through that the 2 weeks after that, and just realizing that, hey, it's probably not that smart, and just taking a step back, realizing what's right, what I should do, and just to handle my body first, and then be there for my teammates at the exact same time. Not being able to be out there on the field with them was killing me, and you know that any competitor would, but taking a step back and realizing that you're in a position that you can still make a big impact and help them on the field, as far as giving them signals or talking to them on the sideline after a defensive series or whatever it may be in practice, or just looking at certain things, looking at cheats, still watching film, preparing as if you were still playing and helping your guys out.
How much are you looking forward to putting a big hit on somebody?
I've been waiting for that for a while.
How hard has it been to go through these practices and not being able to, tackle to the ground, no preseason game?
Yeah, it's difficult, and I think sometimes it's gotten the best of me a little bit, just because, you want to get the pads popping, and sometimes you end up getting a little bit too far ahead of yourself and hitting some of your own teammates, but I can't blame anybody else for that but me. But it's, you got to get your practice in. You still got to practice. We do tackling drills and all that, so you just got to do what you can and practice it. You got to keep harping on it. You got to have it in the forefront of your mind at all times. You just visualize yourself. That's another big thing that you do a lot, or that I do, and I know a lot of my teammates do that as well. It's visualizing yourself making a play or going and making a certain tackle or tackling someone in the flat where there's space. Just picturing that. I think that helps your body physically, even without getting the work.
You guys have a different type of schedule than you used to in the past. How have you been able to adjust to that? I think today was like a light regeneration session, and then I guess tomorrow you have another tough practice.
Yeah, it's a new schedule for us, but I think everybody really is enjoying it, and I think it's really good for our bodies. And he's really making sure that we feel good, and that we're ready to go on game day. so I know a lot of the guys are enjoying it, and I think we're getting a ton of great work in, regardless of what the schedule is. Obviously, our padded practices are flipped the one day, but I mean, I think we've handled it very well, and taking it upon ourselves to really focus on our body's health at the beginning of the season and know that we're in it for the long haul, and we got to just keep chipping away day by day, week by week.
If fans expect to see the Wolf Howl again still, are you still going to do that after big plays?
Oh, that's just part of the energy of the game, so you got to get something going, so I wouldn't doubt it.
There hasn't been football on in a while. Did you watch the game last night, or did you try to watch the college game, or were you just studying?
Honestly, just studying because I don't have TV. Yeah, I don't got TV.
You don't have a TV.
Why is that?
I have a TV, but I don't have TV. I don't really watch that much TV. I don't pay for it. That's what it is. I don't know if it's just from me growing up and doing things outside all the time or what it was, but I just don't really pay for TV. So studying, focusing on ourselves. We got 48 hours for the Rams, so like I said, we're excited. We're excited for that, and we're trying to make the most of that right now.
Television, though, you just don't have TV?
Yeah, we have TVs, but we don't have cable or whatever you call it, direct TV or dish or anything. We don't got that.
Got it. So what do you watch, or what do you use your TV for, if anything?
Maybe a little bit of Netflix, video games. That's about it. Or screen mirroring and watching film. You can do that too. If you have Apple TV, which is nice, because instead of watching it on the iPad, you can screen mirror it on your TV or in the theater room and do that.
You got a game coming up in 48 hours. How are you feeling in terms of the discussions you guys have had as a group about what to do before the anthem, whether someone takes a knee or not? How have you been feeling about those discussions with your teammates?
Yeah, I think everybody's just been open-minded about it and just supporting your teammates. And it's really as simple as that. Everybody's just got to support everybody. You don't necessarily have to agree with it, but support. I mean, we're none of that stuff. I mean, we're so tight as a group that's none of your differences, none of your values, your morals, or anything get in between you when you're in the locker room when you're playing on the field. I mean, they're your brothers. Everybody's my team. Everybody's my bros on the team. So when we're out there on the field, you don't really think about any of that. None of your differences, nothing. Everybody loves everybody, and that's really all it comes down to.